everyone! Today we're making ponytail hats by upcycling different baseball caps so they work with high ponytails or buns. I've got a glue gun tutorial and also a sewing machine tutorial, and I'll show you how to do each with both fitted caps and adjustable ones. Okay, first we'll do the fitted cap tutorial with the glue gun. It's a little harder to do this on a fitted elastic cap because it doesn't open up, so I tried turning it inside out to make some markings on the inside. I wanted to leave the elastic, so I started just above it, drawing out the section that I want to be open. I made the section like a long triangle, a few inches wide at the bottom and ending in a narrow flat top instead of a point, just below the button at the top of the hat. These marks will be where our new seams sit, and it will be open on the inside. Now for the cutting lines. Basically, you're drawing a capital I shape that fits inside the triangle section without touching the sides, then connecting both sides of the top and bottom of the capital I to the outer corners of the triangle section. Now grab some scissors and carefully cut along the lines inside the original triangle section, creating 4 flaps. Basically, you're going to fold those flaps into a double folded hem. This particular hat had an extra layer of fabric that I thought would make the folds too bulky, so I cut some of the extra fabric out inside the section so that it would be hidden in the hem. Then I glued the 2 layers of fabric together just to make things easier. For the double fold hem, fold each flap down inside about halfway and glue it down. Then fold it again at the original marked lines and glue it down. Add a little extra glue on any edges of fabric that look like they may fray, just to be safe. Now instead of gluing, you can always pin the double hem in place and then sew it, but it is difficult to sew inside the fitted caps. In the end, you'll have an open panel in the back of the hat. Alright, the last tutorial will be on an adjustable back cap with a sewing machine. But of course you can use glue instead. This type of hat is easier to work with because you can open it up a bit by undoing the back strap. First, draw out the shape of the open panel in an upside down V shape with a flat bottom. Basically, you are cutting out a capital T shape that fits inside the panel section we drew, but the top of the T is connected up to the outside corners, making it look more like a Y shape. Cut along the Y shape, making 3 flaps. Now, for the double fold hem again, but this time I pinned it in place with sewing pins. Cut out any extra fabric where the seam was to make it less bulky if needed, and then fold each flap halfway down inside the hat, then fold again, this time on the line you drew, and pin it in place. I refolded and repinned the flaps a couple times until I liked the way it looked from the outside. Now for the sewing. Thread your machine and bobbin with the closest color of thread you have, and pardon my terrible sewing. Start with the top flap, sewing with the inside of the hat facing up. Sew it about ½ centimeter away from the edge, straight across, and make sure you remove the pins as you go so you don't sew over them. I also made sure to start before the flap and end after the flap, making sure to backstitch at each end, which is just stitching backwards and then forwards over what you just sewed. Then do the same thing with the side flaps, sewing from the top down, starting and finishing with a back stitch. I also overlapped my side stitches with the top ones to help reinforce it. In the end, you will have an open panel in the back for hairstyles, but the hat is still adjustable. And that's everything! I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, or if you have any questions or comments, be sure to let me know. And thank you so much for watching. Mwah!